Wait, a plane crash once devastated Iowa State's campus? Buckle up because we're firing up the Notes on Iowa time machine and heading back to November 25, 1985, when a plane crash claimed the lives of 3 Iowa State cross-country runners, 2 coaches, and a trainer returning from a runner-up finish at Nationals. A tragedy that came on the heels of a triumphant second-place finish at NCAA Nationals earlier in the day. The crash stands out as one of the darkest moments in Iowa State athletics history. Earlier in the day, Iowa State took to Dretzka Park golf course in Milwaukee, Wisconsin to participate in the NCAA championships. Despite the windy conditions and temperatures hovering right around the freezing mark, the Cyclone women's cross-country team notched impressive results and scored 98 points to finish second place nationally. Coach Ron Renko, initially hoping for a third-place finish, congratulated many of the runners on pushing for personal bests in the tough conditions. Riding the high of the second-place finish, the Iowa State men's and women's cross-country teams loaded into 3 different planes for the return flight to Iowa. The third and final plane, which carried Renko and assistant coach Pat Moynihan, as well as runners Susan Baxter, Cheryl Moss, Julie Rose, and trainer Stephanie Street, took off from Milwaukee en route to Ames. During the flight, icy conditions in Iowa saw the flights diverted to Des Moines. Ice from freezing drizzle built up on the wings of the third plane, and eventually the plane pitched violently as it approached the Des Moines airport. At 5:41 p.m., the pilot radioed the tower and received instruction to regain altitude. However, the pilot radioed back to quote, "I can't do anything. I'm in the trees now." The plane crashed into a residential neighborhood just 2.5 miles from the airport. Flames climbed high as 30 feet, thwarting rescue attempts. The other team members on the first 2 planes waited at the airport and eventually received the tragic news about the third plane's crash, as well as their coaches and teammates. Another really dark day in Iowa's history. Thanks for coming along for this ride in the Notes on Iowa Time Machine with me, Dr. Kevin Mason. Where will history take us next? Follow Notes on Iowa to ensure you don't get left behind as we continue to explore Iowa's past and keep even our sometimes tough memories alive. Thanks for watching.